Hey there friends, Jaclyn Turner, and today I am sharing some tips with you that will hopefully help you make time work for you in your kitchen. Meaning, let's cut the time that we spend in the kitchen. So how does that actually happen? Especially when we are trying to live a healthier lifestyle. When we are trying to live that fit, healthy, abundant life that God designed for us, how do we spend less time in the kitchen, or at least save some time in the kitchen, and not feel like the only fast place to run to when we want something quick is the fast food restaurant, and then we're like, ugh, I've totally failed at this because I ran through the drive-thru again, but it's just so convenient. Okay, so hopefully my tips will help you see that you can still eat healthy, provide healthy meals for your family, have healthy snacks, and still find it convenient for you and your family and easy to fit into your busy lifestyle. Okay, again, here's homework. Let's break out a piece of paper again. Like seriously, you might as well just go ahead and, like, if you haven't already, get yourself a notebook for these videos. Anyways, get out your piece of paper, and at the top of that piece of paper, we're gonna write saving time in the kitchen or making time work for you in your kitchen. However you want to word it, just saving time in the kitchen or something to that effect that you know that you are saving time in the kitchen. Okay, how do we go about doing this? Number one, no, it's not just do it. I know you're probably already writing that out. I'm sorry. Scratch it out, erase it, whatever you got to do. But number one is plan. Number one is to plan. You've got to plan for this. Got it? Number one, plan. So, what I have found to be very helpful for me in saving time in the kitchen and making time work for me when it comes to mealtime and snack times and things like that, and making it an area of convenience, is meal planning. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let you know that I meal plan for the month. And I know for some of you that's like, oh my gosh, you just fainted and you fell out of your chair. Pick yourself back up, because I'm going to tell you, you don't have to start out like that. I didn't start out with planning for the month. I actually started out planning for a week, and then we moved to planning for 2 weeks. And then my husband actually challenged me to, why don't you see if you can plan for the whole month and see how that works. And so I've just never gone back to anything else. So plan however it works for you, whether that be once a week, every 2 weeks, or the whole month, or however you want to do it. If you need to plan day by day, that is totally up to you. But I'm all about helping you save some time, and so meal planning is going to be a huge time saver for you. I know it's going to take some time for you to sit down and think about some meals that you need to plan and create that, but in the long run, it's going to save you time in the kitchen. Number two is prep. Now, I'll be honest with you and let you know that this is something that is a weak area for me. I know a lot of people who are fantastic meal preppers. Like seriously, like Sundays are their meal prepping days, and I'm kind of envious of them because they chop their veggies up. They wash and chop their veggies. They wash and chop their fruit. They cook their meats. They cook up other things that they're able to cook up and, tuck them away nice and neatly into Tupperware containers and put them in the fridge. I just haven't gotten that good at that yet. But I will say I do prep to an extent, just not at the champion level yet that I'd like to be. But hey, there's still room for progress. So prep, whatever that looks like for you, whether that be washing your fruit and putting it up, washing and chopping veggies and putting it up. If you're one of those champion meal preppers and you want to go ahead and cook your meats and things like that, go for it. Just find ways that you can prep certain things for yourself, even if it's day by day again, like in the morning and you've got something that you know you're going to cook in the evening, and so you can chop up some of those things. And here's another way that you can save in preparation is if you've got like, let's say you're making a stew or something like that and it calls for peppers and onions that are chopped and diced and all that. If you'll go to your frozen food section in your grocery store, you can find those little baggies very inexpensively. This is touching on some, budget tip as well, but, inexpensive baggies of already pre-diced and sliced, however you want to say it, things like peppers and onions mixed. And so that's just a time saver right there. Chunk it open, toss it in. You don't have to prep all that. Number 3 is touching a little bit on number 2. And that is shopping your frozen food sections. I know. Some people would be like, oh, she didn't say fresh. Let me just go ahead and tell you. This is not only a time saver, but it is a wallet saver. So if you are not only stretched for time, but you're also stretched financially, your frozen food section is going to be like your BFF, because it's my BFF. I love my frozen food section. I actually went to Kroger last week and for our meal prep stuff, our meals for this month, and they had their frozen veggies on sale for 88 cents a bag. Legit. BFFs. So shop your frozen food sections. And then also another time saver is in addition to your meal prepping, and you could write this up under meal prepping as like a little subtitle, but shop your kitchen before you go out shopping. That saves some budget as well, but it also saves on your time. So number one is you are going to plan. You're going to plan ahead. Planning makes it possible. It makes it so much easier. Number two is prepping. Number three is you're going to shop your frozen food section. And I'm going to add a number four, and that is be committed to this. Be committed. And get creative. Get creative with your things. You don't have to look on Pinterest and be overwhelmed by these things, by the top chef, and think, oh my gosh, in order to cook healthy, I've got to come up with these elaborate meals and they say that it takes 3 hours. No, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it healthy. All you need is a lean protein, some veggies, and a fruit, whole grain if you can stomach it, if you can handle it, if your body is up to it, and you've got yourself a healthy meal. Don't make it any more difficult than what it already has to be. I mean, that's really not difficult, but don't add on to your frustration by trying to come up with these elaborate, restaurant style meals and snacks. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. So, question of the day, because we always have a question. Question of the day is actually, what is a favorite kitchen tool of yours that you use that helps you save time? And if you want to elaborate on it, feel free, and how it saves you time, whatever. But I want to hear what kitchen tool is a favorite of yours that helps save you time. And tomorrow, we are actually going to touch on something that is really important, that's often overlooked, and that is sleep. Making time for sleep.